Hello everyone, this is Aaron Fitch from ATFGaming, and welcome back to NASCAR Heat 4 for Episode 2. Before we get started, I want to remind you all, if you want to see more content here on ATFGaming, be sure to hit that red subscribe button and leave a like using that big old thumbs up down below. So let's get started here. We need to check for an offer to see if we can go to wherever this race is. Didn't check. Do we have an offer? We do have an offer. Back-to-back races. Nice. We could use your help driving the 38 car at Texas this weekend. Get a top 3 finish. And we might consider working with you in the future. So this is Play Fast Motorsports. And this is a 5-star team. So this is as good as it's going to get. And we get $1,000 for a top 3 finish. So we need to be on our game when we head to the track, which is going to be right now. I'll see you there. Alright, just finished practice out. It took me a couple laps, but we finally got to the achievement, just barely. So that's $100 a bonus, so that's really nice there. So let's move on to the next session, and we will head out for qualifying.
Time to go.
I really do like that whole incentive to practicing kind of thing. It forces me to also get used to the track, so I'm slightly more prepared as well. So I appreciate that. Alright, but let's see what kind of qualifying effort we can put down here. Oh boy, based off of that turn, probably not a great one. Yeah, okay. Not doing too hot so far. No, that was really slow. That was the second off of the goal and 15th. Oh boy. We might have some work to do here. I'm going to change the setup a little bit. It's pretty skatey, so let me just tighten it up a bit. And yeah, so we've got a long way to go to get up to 3rd place, but let's try it. At the True Timber Camo 100 here in Texas. Ryan Glovka has been dominant all weekend. Scott Hagg has an engine change. And Ryan Glovka won the pole. Okay. So we've got a long way to go here to get up to a top 3 finish. So this is going to be a challenge, I have a feeling. And we didn't really gain any free positions either, so let's hope that setup adjustment helped. Otherwise we might have to revert it on a pit stop. Actually, no, what am I talking about? There are no pit stops. Alright, we already made a move. We should be far superior to these cars that we qualified around. It's just once we get up front, we might have some issues, but we'll see. Oh, no. Well, that was unfortunate. I very much thought I was clear there, but I was not. Well, we're in last, so we might as well pit and maybe make an adjustment. Well, now our job just got a whole lot harder.
Alright, be smart out there. Going green. Be ready. Green's it out now. Let's go.
Because now we've got to pass almost everybody in the field in order to get back up there in what is a very short time span. So we are going to have to use this outside lane to our advantage. Everybody's hogging the inside lane. As I say that, they start moving to the outside lane. So we're going to kind of go in the middle of a 4-wide spot here. Good. Use Lulu there as a barrier. The stage is already over, but we managed to pass about 10 cars, so I'm very happy with that. So now we gotta really kick things into gear here. Kick it into gear. So we really gotta absolutely demolish the field here in this last stage. We have a little more time, so that'll be helpful, but it's not a lot of time, so we really need to be on it. And hitting the wall right on the restart is probably not going to be the preferred course of action here. But we're going to have to use this outside lane. Never mind, Evan Brown's just going to block the living crap out of me. Thank you, Evan. Didn't really accomplish much for either of us, did it? Alright. This might be a bit harder than I was previously anticipating. We finally cracked the top 10 for the first time in the race. Well, we did. Alright, we're going to use Boswell as kind of a barrier again. Thank you, Schneider, for being there at the right time. We just don't have a ton of time. We have 3 laps to pass 3 more cars. So here's 6. We got it past 5th. 2 laps left. Luckily, they're both right there, so if I can have a really good couple of laps, I might be able to close in on them. Oh, there is lap traffic as well. That might help us. Oh, we're right here. Oh, we made contact. Didn't think we'd be making contact. I just need to send it. Sending it. Nope, didn't work. 5th place. Dang it. I sent it for all I had, but I sent it a little too hard. That's frustrating. Alright, but in the end, we finished 5th. That's really unfortunate. We're going to fail this objective, unfortunately. So the team's not going to be too happy with us after that. That's frustrating, but it's part of the gig. Part of the gig. We're not going to win them all. Well, we got 7 more fans out of that, but we didn't get any money, unfortunately. We missed out on getting that top 3 finish, but don't feel bad. Texas is a tough track. Keep working hard and you'll get there. Well, thanks for the optimism, but... This is the guy we replaced in the 38 car. You've made some impressive progress with all those hot seats you've been doing. Can't wait to see what team picks you up next year. Wow. I don't know why I couldn't say that correctly. Will we have another chance? Warren... No, we won't. I know the season just ended, but it's never too early to start planning for next year. Okay, okay. So that's the end. So it's time to prepare for the Extreme Dirt Tour. Do we want to race? Yes, we do. But how do we want to do it? Do we want to join a team, or do we want to start our own team? Now, last season I did, or last year when I did NASCAR Heat 3 on the old channel, I did one season where I joined a team and then one season where I started a team, and that just took forever. So I think we're just going to go straight into starting a team here. Let's see, a name and a logo. So we got Black Storm Channel, Gold Mine, Polar Star, and Steel Forge. I think we're going to go for Gold Mine. I'm pretty sure that's what I went with last year too, but... Now we have sponsor options. So McCabe's Auto Salvage is a $700 signing bonus, but you get $1,200 per race. Or we could get a $3,500 signing bonus, but only get $850 per race. So let me get the old calculator out here and see what that works out to. So we have 700, well no, 1,200 times 14 plus 700. That's $17,500 this year, whereas we have $850 times 14 plus 3,500. That's only $15,400. So McCabe's Auto Salvage is definitely the way to go. So we're going to sign that sponsor. Alright, while every track has its own distinct features, each will fall into a particular category. Each car's build is customized to capitalize on a unique aspect of a particular track type. Alright, so we need to pick out what car we're going to build first. And this is, we don't have any money besides being able to do this. So, we got upcoming tracks. We got 3 of the first 5 races are at short tracks. So I think we're going to have to do a short track car. Employees will help you prepare and improve your cars for upcoming races. An employee's skill indicates how much of an impact they'll have when assigned to a given department. Check their specialist designation to see which department they'll gravitate towards the most. Alright, so we got an engine specialist, an aerodynamic specialist, and a suspension specialist, and then another engine, aero, and suspension. So all these guys are $20. So, one thing I really want to look at is their potential. Actually, never mind. It looks like they're all on 12 for their respective parts. So, what we did last year is we kind of inadvertently had an all-female crew. And I kind of like that. So we're going to do that again here. So we're going to hire Doreen Black as our engine specialist. We'll get back to that in a second, I promise. Employee skills can be upgraded through training, but only up to their limit. For this tutorial, you cannot increase any skill value above 5. Alright, so I want to make sure I still have enough money for everybody else. So we'll go to 3 there. It's important to prepare your car before taking them to a race. To prepare a car, you'll have to assign employees to work on the car's individual systems. Each system accumulates improvements over time as personnel are assigned to it. However, you'll never be able to improve any system beyond its department limit. Okay. Alright, so fairly similar to what we had last season. Once you have all employees assigned, press start work to proceed with your work plan. Now, I don't, because I want to hire more employees. I should be able to do that, right? No, they just took me all the way to the main menu. Okay, guess I do have to do that. Alright, well that's unfortunate. Yeah, sure. I wanted to hire more people, but okay. For this tutorial, you'll get an extra work. Okay, perfect. Alright, so now I have to design my car. So I'm going to get on that, and I'll be right back with you guys. Alright, so here's what we settled with. I decided to go with blue for the channel colors, number 19, of course. And then we kind of went close to what the McCabe logo is for the trim, and then black. So that's what we went with here. Let's head off. Let's save the changes and see what we got going on next. Here's your lineup for Season 1, ready to start. Yes. Warren says, great, I'll get everything set up and blah, blah, blah. Yep. We're good to go. I think we have the makings of a great season. That's ambitious to think of. Alright, so we need to choose an incentive contract. Your sponsors will provide you with opportunities to earn more money through incentive contracts. If you successfully complete the requirements of the contract, you will receive the specified payout. Alright. The incentive contracts you are offered will improve as your standing improves. Yeah. So, we're in pretty bad equipment right now. So, I'm just going to shoot for the easy incentive contract for this first one. And then we might end up improving later. Alright, so we need to... Yep, I know all about it. I know all about it. We need to hire more people. So we can only hire 2 people. Yeah, I know. We can only hire 2 people until we buy a new car. So that's fine. We'll hire a new employee here. Let's think about what's important here. I think suspension's going to be important. So we're going to hire Wendy to do suspension. And then we're going to train these 2 up to 5, because that's all we can really do without upgrading the department. Oh, I just upgraded her engine. That was my mistake and a waste of money. That was very much my mistake. How much is it to upgrade a department? Very expensive, okay. And we have no money thanks to that mistake. Whoops. So that's unfortunate. So let's assign Doreen there, and then Wendy there, and then we don't have an arrow person. And we need $3,200 to buy a new car. So we need to kick some butt here in this first... oh, your reputation will change as you gain friends or rivals. The more friends you have, the more positive your reputation. Okay. Alright, so we haven't really done anything there, but we really need to kick some butt here in these first couple races in order to get that money for a new car. So, let's see. I think we're going to end the episode there today. It's going to be a bit of a shorter one, but we'll start fresh on the next episode with the start of the Dirt Tour season. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to see more content from ATF Gaming, be sure to hit that red subscribe button. It really means a lot to me, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.